Hey, it's MK and I am here to share with you guys week two's kit for Kit Conspiracy in April of 2024. We are using the 49 and Market Wherever collection, which just came out, I want to say last month, sometime in March or late February. I also want to share with you guys that we purchased this bundle that I thought was the coolest thing ever for a company to do, because it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that with a mix of this, right? So if you flip it over, it actually says it's the Wherever collection bundle. Now, I actually have not opened this up to see what is all in there. I just read what it says, which says 12 by 12 paper pack. So it's the full pack. A set of rub-on transfers, laser cut embellishment or elements, chipboard, and epoxy stickers. So it's got a little bit of everything, but not all the things, which I think is really super cool. So let's open it up and see what is inside. For one, I love the fact that the sticker comes off and it's not sticky on the outside. Plus you get this really cool project envelope, which I have been loving putting my page kits in because they're not too thick, they're not too thin, and they're just the right size for a page kit, like a 2-page layout at the max. So I really do love having these plasticky little envelopes to have and to hold. So now here are the papers that came in the Wherever collection. I find this kind of funny that they are all being named anywhere, everywhere, wherever. I'm kind of curious to see if the next collection is like nowhere. I'm just kidding. To me, I love going nowhere. I really do. Okay. So I'm going to pull this out, and the first thing that you have is your cover sheet, which always comes with an extra paper. Oh my gosh, I love this one. That is so cool. This is gorgeous. I do apologize if you guys are hearing my whiny little puppy today. He's been like this for a couple days now. Unfortunately, our other dog passed away. And this is the first time he's been on his own. So he's adjusting and a little verbal about it. So I apologize about that. But this paper is gorgeous. Wow. How do you say her name? Katie Petite, I think is how you say her name. She has outdone herself. And all the other collections that she's come out with are just absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, I think that might have to be my favorite. So anyways, let's just go through the papers. I'm loving all the collage-y bits and pieces. Like this is a little on the tropical, right? Doesn't that look a little tropical? Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And then the green on the other side. Loving all the branding strips as always. That is my favorite. And I'm going to try to go a little fast because the last video for week 1 was super long, just because of the fact that I went through all the papers trying to explain Kit Conspiracy with you guys. Love the postage stamps. Ooh, this is awesome. Look at that. Oh my god. Trying to explain a few things, and then I came back on and built page kits with you guys. So I might do page kits with you guys on this one as well, because it just helps me scrap faster. It really does. All the decisions are pre-planned, pre-made. It's an extra step, and honestly, it only takes a couple hours. When I say a couple hours, it takes anywhere between an hour to 2 hours. I love this. That is just unique in its own way. Wow, some people coming out with these matte prints are super cool. Ooh, I like this too. That gives me an idea for a page. Anyways, so super cool. This is cool. Ooh, I might have to use that one though. So anyways, yes, that is what happened. And then, so this one I thought I was going to go a little faster on. I can't decide on A sides or B sides, you guys. Ooh, I love this one. Oh my god. These ones are awesome. Oh, look. Cars and planes. Ah, that is so cool. And you guys have probably already seen these. This is my first time actually looking at the paper, and I've had this on my desk for quite a while. And I can't say on my desk. I love this one, and this is what I've been staring at because it was the back of the package. But I love the longitude, latitude, I don't know, borders, I guess is what they are. This must just be, oh, this is the sticky. Wow, that did not last very long at all. I must have had a fluctuation in temperature because the sticky back is coming off of my thingies. Like it just is, it's like peeling off the whole thing. So I have to be very careful with that. But this is the chipboard. Now the chipboard is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So it's a little bit of the frames, a little bit of the icons, a little bit of the words. So it's just a little bit of all three of the chipboard packages, which I think is amazing because if you were to buy all three, you get a lot of stuff, which I have to say that I do love all the stuff because I can use it down the road, and especially in these colors, they match everything, even my older stuff that I claim to not have but then seem to keep finding. I am so regretting saying that I don't have anything older than yada da 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 in my stash. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, and this is just the packaging, but it's the rub-ons. Now these rub-ons are 6 by 12 instead of the 6 by 8. So now I can see the price change difference. I did not know that. So let me open these up really quick and pull these out. That is gorgeous. Oh, please tell me I have a full 6 by 12 sheet. Let me see, let me see. No, no. Oh, that's so disappointing. Normally on this side is no waste packaging, but instead it's over here, and down at the bottom is advertising, so you only get 6 by 8. That's okay. I'm okay. Just breathe. I'll be fine. So on the other side is just the packaging, and it is wasteful unless you want to use like these little images, but I do not. But these are good sized. Like this is the coolest thing ever. Having the globe like this, that is unique. That is new to me. I haven't seen something like this, but I love the blotches of tickets and maps and things like that. And then you've got this huge giant wordy thing. It's a word bit. Now it is legible. You can actually read it and whatnot. So that is kind of cool. But these have always been my favorite, especially for mixed media pages when you don't really want to make a mess. These are perfect. I love that. Okay, here's another set right here. Again, you've got your scale of kilometers, basically is what it says, but it's your measuring tool for distancing on a map and whatnot. So I really do like that. I wish I knew what those were called. And then the city skyline going on here. Super, super cool. I love this. And then here you've got some images, like this is a countryside with a little house, a river, the Eiffel Tower. This is another interesting globe aspect right there. This one looks like a beach or a lakeside because it's got the boat in there with the trees. And then the, the Statue of Liberty. And then of course more topical, like they're looking on the top of a globe or on the side of a globe. Those are so unique. Okay, so 3 pages of rub-ons. I love that. This here is the laser cut pieces. And I'm just going to leave mine open. I'm not going to put them back in their packaging because I don't know why. I'm just going to take them all apart and put them on little trays anyways. So inside you get the full package. It's not like a bit and piece of the packaging. They only did that with the chipboard, which I think is fabulous. This is my favorite. Oh, look at that railroad. That is so cool. Oh, I love that. So you've got lots of ribbon things here, and I like these because they look like ribbon, but they don't have the bulk of ribbon. And same with all the little bows. So you've got all of those. Here are some more. The luggage tags are awesome. Love those. I love the postage stamps, especially when they're already perforated and you can actually rip them apart and get that rough edge. Love this. She brought back some more old cars. They're just different colors. Just like in the Everywhere or Anywhere collection had those. But they were a little on the different color, like lighter, brighter colors. I love the steering wheel. That is awesome. Oh, and the old school stop sign. That is so cool. Okay, these are awesome. I'm just going to say these are cool. And then the packaging here actually is not no waste. So you got a couple fussy cut. Here's the little strips, just like that piece of paper. So that's really cool. A couple more things to fussy cut out and layer up. Okay, so no waste packaging on that one. That makes me happy. And then here are the she calls them wishing bubbles instead of epoxy bubbles, but that's what they are little epoxy stickers. And so we've got cars and planes and different globes, different looks like 2 different and then 1 different. Lots of little little dots. I wouldn't call them enamel dots, but they're epoxy dots. And then lots of words. I love these. I love them. Doesn't look like a repeat of any words, so that's good. A couple hearts and then hot air balloons. Oh my gosh, those hot air balloons are so cute. Okay, so there are those. And then I am going to go and pick out some pictures and build a couple page kits to try, and no waste packaging on the back except for this little branding strip. So good, good, good. Love it. So really only 1 wasteful piece of packaging, which I don't understand. That's unlike 49 and Market. I don't get that, but hey, I'm okay with that. I really, really am, because the other side was phenomenal. It's just unique for them to do that. So it's okay. It is fine. But yes, I'm going to go pick out some pictures and get some page kits built using this fabulous, I think it is just the perfect amount of embellishments. In all honesty, you really don't have to go outside of this kit. Okay, so I am back with the Wherever. Is it Wherever? Yes, Wherever collection. They're so confusing. And I have 7 sets of photos for these as well, and most of them are going to be 2-page layouts because I have a ton of photos for each set that I have chosen. So most of them are going to be a 2-page layout. Some of them might only be a 1-page. It just depends on how small I can make these photos become from the 4x6 that they were printed. Now, this is the only thing that I have not cut apart. I took apart all of the laser cut pieces. I fussy cut out the packaging. I believe this was the laser cut pieces, the packaging was. And then I cut apart all of the Rubons. So I've got 5 sets of photos up here at I want to say it's La Junta Reservoir, and then I've got Mina, Nevada. I also have the Veterans Highway and a really cool motor car, which is actually it rides on a train track, but it's not a train. Isn't that weird? So I've got one of those as well, which I thought were perfect for this Wherever collection. I've got, what are they called? Wax papers. So I can take these apart and put them per my picture. I also have the assignments that I'm going to do. So for Saturday, I have Helen Ding's 500 milestone marker celebration, which I think is amazing, that she reached 500 subscribers on her YouTube channel. If you don't know who Helen Ding is, go check out her channel. She is Helen Ding here on YouTube. I'll put her post down below, or her link down below too, because you'll see a lot of people joining her on a playlist on Saturday, and she's actually doing a grab 5. So I have the grab 5 right here. I have day 18, I believe. Yes, day 18's sketch right here. And then I have my mixed media mayhem, which is Rubons, stencils, and spray ink. So I have to go and get a few supplies for that. So I have Monday's photos, which do not have an assignment except for using Kit Conspiracy Kit. Then I have Tuesday, which is this awesome sketch right, oh my gosh, I'm stuck, right here. And then I've got Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday that I would like to assign. I just don't know if I'm going to get to, right? I can't guarantee that I'm going to do all of these things, you guys, but I try to, right? And it makes it super simple when I actually pre-plan out all of these layouts. So first thing I have I'm almost, so this looks like it's just a single photo, but I'm thinking I can take this design and twist it just a little bit to get it to go across a 2-page layout instead of just one. I don't know. Did this have double pages or was it just singles? Let me move out of the way. I also have these 2 cool packaging papers that I can use. I'm so excited to use this one, which actually looks like a combination of all of the rub-ons all in one spot. That is pretty cool. I just now noticed that. And then the packaging for these guys, the wishing bubbles. So I have both of those, but I cannot remember if this was doubled or not. It does not look like it. Nope. Ooh, that's cool. That is super cool. Okay, so this one's gonna be my my victory. Look, I'm starting before even deciding which order these are gonna go in. But this is gonna be my victory, not victory, I'm sorry, my Veteran Memorial Highway ride. That's what that's gonna be. And basically all it is it's a super long stretch of highway, I believe on 95. Highway 95, and every so often, every 2 miles or so, it has a plaque that dedicates it to the veterans of specific wars. So that's what that entails. I was just going to flip through here. That would be a good one as well, but I really love this paper here, so I might split that up. Yada, yada, yada. I'm still looking just to see which one would be super good. Oh, this one right here. There we go. See? Awesome. So I think this is going to be Mondays. No doubt about it. I love that song too. So I've got this. Oh, I love this for my highway one. It's going to look so amazing. And then I've got all of these photos. I think it's 7 photos because I took a picture of each of the signs as we drove by them. So I might bring this guy in too, even though it's not new and accurate map of the world. I think I might do it like a little bit here and a little bit there so it's illegible so you guys can't read it. So this is Mondays. I'm going to go ahead and just deem that as Mondays. And for this particular one, I'm going to cut off all of these little cars right here because I'm on a highway, a highway that I don't know how popular 95 actually is. But what my thought process was to put all of these little cars everywhere. So I don't know what's in here. Let me look through real quick to see if there's anything for cars, and then I will, I don't know if I'm going to assign ones or if I'm just going to pick the papers and then just decide which ones, because in the previous kit it was easier for me to do the assigning than it was, I can't just have one rub-on. Help me out here. I can't just have one rub-on. So it was easier for me to do the assignments, and then I knew which order to go in as far as picking the not embellishments. What are the words? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out what the words are, and now I can't even seem to think of them. Okay, so that's it. I have one rub-on. Well, 2 if you... Oh, there's another one. Here we go. There we go. Yay, now I'm happy. Okay, so there's that. And then, so yeah, it was easier for me to pick out the assignments, and then I knew which order to do all of the papers and stuff in. But for this one, it just seems to be a little bit different as far as... I don't know if I want I think I want this for those guys. Okay, see, and I already knew, it's almost like for this set, I already know what I want to go where. It's super weird how different kits play in how things are how things are done. It is really weird. Do you guys find that you don't do the same thing every time? Or do you guys do the same thing every time? I'm just not sure. So I wanted all of these little car icons to play an important part in my highway. And maybe it was because I printed these photos before I actually started taking the embellishments apart, but I did that for the other kit too. So that's super weird. I'm going to do these classic cars too. And the street sign. I actually don't have any pictures of airplanes, so my airplanes probably won't make it into any of these pictures. But I have 2 more car icons going on here. Best trip ever. Ooh, on the road again. I like that one. I wasn't even reading these ones. Grand Adventure, Far Away. Okay. So super weird how things play out differently than I don't know if I like these. Oh, drive. It says drive. And then what I'm going to do is, look here. This one says road trip right in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to get a wax sheet of paper so I can start peeling off and getting what I want on here as well. Okay. And I'm just taking old wax pieces of paper that I have used previously for other layouts and ripping them up because I don't need, okay, I don't need any necessarily a whole lot. I don't need a big spot. I lost one of them. This is driving me nuts that they are not stuck down. Like they really are. Okay. That's crazy. I hope nobody else's kit is like this, but this is crazy. Okay. I like Detour, but I wish this said driving, so I could do driving detour. But I also have Let's Go pointing the other way. I'm going to take the word drive, because technically it's the only drive that I have. And another stop sign, but I don't need 2. Alright, so that is that. And there is my first layout with my idea in mind, and I love these papers going on. Let me put this in a package. Alright, and then I am going to go and finish putting the rest of these pages together. I don't know, I'm stuck on something. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to go and finish picking out the papers and the assignments and all that good stuff, so whether or not what I'm doing, okay?
So I forgot to turn my camera on for the last 2 layouts that I made page kits for, or pictures that I made page kits for, so I apologize about that. There are 2 of them that you're not going to be able to see, but this is a set of photos that we came across. Well, it's a set of concrete structures that we came across on one of our back roads going home type of adventures, and I really wanted to use this collection because it seems like it's a good fit considering all of the collage work that is done on the papers, and then same with on the buildings, like on the structures. There's a lot of painting and things like that on them, or tagging, I should say. So for this collection, I do end up bringing in more pieces of close to my heart cardstock for my backgrounds. I have a lot of 2-page layouts, And in order for me to be able to stretch my supplies going across the 2-page layout, I really felt like I needed to bring in some colored cardstock as opposed to just plain white cardstock. Especially with this collection here, you got a vintage vibe, but I'm not really sure exactly if I should go with white, if I should go with cream. My cream I don't have in an abundance of as far as like my white is. Same with all the colors, but I thought it would be awesome to bring in this peacock color from Close to My Heart because it matched the collection really, really well. So that was just one of my things. I picked out 2 pieces of paper. That yellow is going to be absolutely gorgeous for all these photos. And then, of course, the collage work. Still having no idea what is going to be actually done as far as, what's it called? As far as the design, I'm just picking out. And what I'm doing now, and I apologize for it being off camera, but what I was doing is I was sorting out all the embellishments based off of all of my photos. And I know that was a huge cheat. But I knew I wanted to use certain embellishments with certain photos. And so I went ahead and I said, you know what, then that's going to be the easiest way before I start picking out all my papers is going through and figuring all of that out. So yes, that is what I was doing completely off camera. And it just made it so much easier for me to make those decisions, based off of all of my embellishments. I've got my photos. Now I just need to pick out my papers. So that second layout that you just watched me put together was super easy. Now this one here, it looks like it is the Grab 5 for Helen Ding's celebration of her milestone. Woohoo! Congratulations! I'm so excited for her. And so one of them was to use a white base for your cardstock. Well, I have this white base that actually has a plaid print on it, almost embossed in it. So I thought that would be a great collection with these 2 papers here. I really liked how I can turn this into, I believe these are my fishing photos. I can't really remember it. But I believe I can turn these into a fishing style of a layout based off of the colors and papers. Now I'm running out of page kit envelopes to use. So I definitely needed to double up, and those Creative Memory ones are perfect because they've got 2 pockets on the front that I can put all the little things in, one for one page, one for another page, and then I just put the papers back to back, and telling you which papers I picked for which layout. And hopefully I won't forget by the time I actually get to making the layout. So now what I'm doing, since all my page kits are put together, is my chipboard pieces were not staying on the backing sheet that, because they're all sticky backed and they just weren't staying on there. I hope your guys's are not like this, but mine were horrible. So I'm transferring them all onto a wax piece of paper because now they'll stay, and this, I don't have to worry about them, sticking to something else because I accidentally forgot to take the carrier sheet with me and then I laid them all on a project, and now my project is trash because they all stuck to it. So I decided not to do that. All right, you guys, so that is my page kits. Like I said, I apologize for being all wonky making the page kits, but I do look forward to creating with this kit, and I will check you guys all later. Bye.